What's up, everyone? Decoders. Good evening, good afternoon. Hope you guys are doing so good out there today. Much love to you all. And yeah, I'm gonna be this decode is gonna involve my own personal experience. But yeah, let's can I get a thumbs up in the chat if you guys can hear me, please? Just so we can make sure that everything's good. Give me that thumbs up. And then we'll give people a few minutes to join in, and then we'll get right into it. I only have about 4 hours left on my monthly stream limit for StreamYard, so I can't make these streams so long, although I wish I could. But yeah, so hopefully this stream won't be any more than an hour and a half. But for those of you watching on the replay, I'm gonna go over the presentation before, so you guys can watch it on a replay and you guys don't have to watch the whole thing. Okay. So much love to you all. Welcome to Deep Nermom, John 316, Debbie, JJ Recon, John Holt, Cozy, welcome. Another War Machine, welcome. Thank you for the thumbs up. My girlfriend, Magdalena, love you. Jessica Lynn, much love. Cozy, Sven Dabs, Copper, Shy. How you doing, Shy? Healer 888. And Fig. Hello. Hello to all of you. Hello to all 40 of you. So before I even get into the story of what happened to me today, and again, guys, if you haven't been watching me and Sean's videos, you guys know there's been some really crazy organic stuff happening in my life, in Sean's life. But what happened to me today with me and my girlfriend involving World War III just absolutely blew my mind, okay? And unless you guys were here to experience it yourselves, you guys won't understand. But I'm going to try to explain it to you so that you guys can understand, okay? But the reality is that before I even get into that, why in the heck is there a World War III countdown clock on time and date website? Why is there? And why does it give you the date Sunday, June 15th? Okay. I don't know who created this countdown to World War III clock. I don't know if it was the actual website itself. I don't know if it was somebody that went on the website and created it. I don't know who created this countdown. I didn't create it, but somebody knows what they're doing, because I'm going to show you why they chose this date, Sunday, June 15th, 2025, and why it's an interesting day to have the World War III countdown set to, okay? And again, it says we have 55 weeks, 1 day, 17 hours, 54 minutes, and 48 seconds. But yeah, I don't know who created this or why they created it, but it's on here. So guys, just go to time and date. Just type in World War III countdown and go to time and date. This is a very popular website, and this is what it gives you. I don't know why. Like I said, if anyone can clarify why in the heck there would be this countdown on there and why they would give us the date June 15, 2025, okay? Of course, you can create your own countdowns here, but somebody created a countdown for this day, and I find it very interesting that they created it for this day. So, but we're going to get back to this. We're going to get back to this countdown clock as I go through the decode. But let's just start the decode, okay? So, oh shoot, I don't even have my Canva up. Sorry guys, hold on a second. Usually I'm more prepared, but I don't even have my Canva up. Hello, Sean. How's you doing, brother? Make sure you guys go subscribe to Sean of the Sod in the chat with the blue wrench. Yeah, Sven Dabs. I mean, they created this countdown, for 156, 9/11 is the 156th prime number, right? But I'm going to also show you a few other reasons why this day is interesting for that calculator. So yeah, let me pull up my presentation. Sorry guys, I wasn't prepared. And Yeah, guys, please give a like on the video. There's YouTube is doing a lot of censoring, man. Joseph has been talking about it. I've been getting censored. If you guys didn't watch yesterday's video I posted, please go check that video out and try to get that above 1,000 views, because that was my lowest viewed video in almost over a year. But I think it's because of YouTube. So I heard a lot of people getting censored by YouTube. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Joseph has been complaining about it. Zach Hubbard has even complained about it. Waters Above Crypto, all the decoders have been getting shadow banned and no notifications being sent out. So please do us a favor and like our videos and give us thumbs up. We really appreciate that. Also do that for Sean and yeah, everyone in the community. Thank you, Sven Dabs. I appreciate you. All right, guys. So let's jump into it. And no, I don't want your help. Why is this popping up here? I don't know why that's popping up. All right, so we're going to jump into the decode. Yeah, that's probably why people didn't want to watch it either. It was all about blood. I don't blame them necessarily. So, but anyways, so I just showed you the countdown clock on Time and Date website, right? And I took this screenshot earlier today when it was at 55 weeks. So this is the countdown clock. I'm going to talk about this book, a German book. I'm going to talk about China and Taiwan, Ukraine and Russia. I'm going to talk about other world wars. I'm going to talk about this man, Alois Irlmaier. Irlmaier. I don't know how you're saying that exactly right, but Irlmaier, I think is how you say it. So let's get into it. So this morning, May 24th, 2024, I was doing my usual thing. I woke up, brushed my teeth, had my water, sat down, checking the CNN headlines, right? And the first thing I see on CNN is China says drills around Taiwan test ability to seize power. And as Joseph Aquaviva always points out, whenever they have words in a quotation, they want you to decode them. So, or at least that's what we think, right? So seize power, right? So China says drills around Taiwan test ability to seize power, okay? Now, the phrase, when you decode it, seize power equals World War III, okay? So this is my morning routine, guys. I wake up, I see this post by CNN, I see that seize power equals World War III, okay? But this is not the most amazing part, guys, because at the very time that I was telling this to my girlfriend, okay, my girlfriend was standing in the kitchen and I was sitting on the couch. And at the very moment that I say that China or that CNN has a World War III post up, the book, okay. So here, okay, so this is going to be crazy, guys. Just follow me here. So at the very moment that I'm seeing this headline and telling my girlfriend that there's a post on CNN that connects to World War III, the book on our shelf, here's our shelf right here, guys. This is our shelf with an angel and a cross here, and then the books were here, right? And as soon as I'm telling her this, the book called Countdown to World War III falls. Okay, do you guys understand? I wish you guys were here to experience this. I'm reading this. I don't often even decode World War III. And the only reason I was decoding World War III is because this is the CNN headline this morning. And it matched to World War III, seize power, right? And at the very moment that I'm saying this, my girlfriend is talking to me, and then this book on the bookshelf falls over. And it scared me, guys. I jumped out of my seat because the book just fell randomly. There was no windows open, no wind in the room, just a random book falling on the bookshelf, okay? A random book. And you guys, it was the book that my girlfriend owns. It was the book that my girlfriend owns. In German, it means Countdown to World War III, okay? Countdown Weltkrieg 3.0, okay? So, as this very moment this book is falling, I'm talking about World War III, and this book is written about World War III, and it's a prophecy book, guys. It's not just a random book about some normie person. It's a prophecy book about World War III, okay? And I wrote it right here. This book fell on the shelf just as I was telling my girlfriend about the CNN article about China circling Taiwan. And again, the article says Taiwan, they're going to seize power. And seize power equals World War III, okay? And again, I jumped out of my seat when this book fell because, again, this book was laying right here, guys. You see this yellow book right here on our shelf? This book was laying there in front of it, and it fell. It knocked into this angel, these two angels right here, and almost knocked this angel off the shelf, and the cross was moving, and it was like swerving back and forth, you know? My girlfriend comes over and says, "What did you do? Did you knock this book over?" And I told her, "No, I was just sitting on the couch. There was no wind, and the book falls over without anything to cause it. Absolutely nothing." Okay? And so I pick up the book and I'm like, "Are you kidding me? My girlfriend, do you know what this is?" And I was like, "This is Countdown to World War III." And I'm sitting here talking about it. It's just insane, guys. This is divine. This is divine, okay? There is no explanation. Again, there's no wind, nothing in the room to knock a book over. I wasn't even standing close to it. I was sitting on the couch, okay? Now, much love, Joseph. God bless you, and hope you're doing well, brother. But anyways, you know, I cannot believe it. And just wait till you see who wrote this book and how it's connected to me and how it's connected to World War III. I'm going to take you through it, okay? But this is the main part of the decode, right? The book falls just as I'm getting ready to talk about World War III, okay? Now, this book that fell on my bookshelf that my girlfriend bought is, in English, it means Countdown to World War III. It's written by Stephen Berndt. It was released on April 29th, 2015, okay? And this book features prophecies from Alois Irlmaier, okay? This is the guy right here. And this same guy wrote a book about Alois Irlmaier, A Man Says What He Sees, okay? This guy supposedly during World War II was a seer or a clairvoyant, and he could see things, and he could see apparently the future, and he predicted World War III. He even said that it would start with Russia invading Ukraine, okay? And guess what's already happened, guys, okay? Now, what makes this even more crazy to how it's connected to me, this guy is from Bavaria. And you know, guys, you guys know where I'm at right now? Do you guys know where I'm at right now? I'm in Bavaria. My girlfriend lives in Bavaria. The guy who this book that fell on my bookshelf, as I was looking at World War III article on CNN, Countdown to World War III, was written with this guy inside of it, many of his prophecies, and he's from Bavaria, right? My girlfriend lives in Bavaria. I'm currently there because that's where she lives, right? So we're going to talk about this guy and why he's connected to World War III. Why was he able to see World War III before it happened? Why was he able to predict where they were going to bomb the next houses during World War II? Because, yeah, it's just insane, okay? So here is all about Alois Irlmaier, okay? It is told that during the Second World War, Alois Irlmaier managed to predict the impact point of bombs and could find missing persons. It's also said that Irlmaier helped to find corpses and guilty people, uncovering and clarifying the dynamics of several crimes. Between his many visions, Alois Irlmaier also described the Third World War that would come to pass in the times immediately after him. In 1947, Alois Irlmaier was legally accused and brought to tribunals with the charge of illegal practice of clairvoyance and lucrative purposes. But he was acquitted after 5 out of the 7 witnesses testified to his abilities. Here's what they said, guys. The examination of the witnesses, Heimpel, Stadler, Wallner, Hebel, and Kais, has resulted in a testimony to the gift of clairvoyance of the accused, almost impossible to explain using the known forces of nature, and so astonishing he cannot be called a charlatan. Okay, so this guy apparently went on trial to prove if he was a clairvoyant, and apparently 5 out of the 7 witnesses testified to his abilities. Okay, so basically, this guy is the guy that's connected. And I just want to go back again. What are the chances that this guy is in this book that falls when I'm talking to my girlfriend this morning about World War III, and this book just falls randomly on my shelf for no reason, no win, nothing. Okay. So it's just insane how this book just fell right when it did. This book has never fallen. There was no wind. There was nothing to cause it. And it just falls. And I don't often talk to my girlfriend about World War III. It doesn't happen often. It's just insane. Okay, so let's go to his predictions about World War III. And let's just understand, guys. Look at the gematria of this guy who's all about World War III. And look at the gematria, guys. Alois Irlmaier, 141 and 69, like World War III, 149 and 69, or 141 and 69. What are the chances of that? What are the astronomical odds that this guy just happens to equal World War III? Okay, and he had a whole prediction about World War III. And again, guys, don't forget the book that fell on our bookshelf this morning. I was decoding the number 141 when that happened. World War III, 141. The article I was decoding was seize power. China says drills around Taiwan test ability to seize power, which equals 141. Okay. So that means that seize power equals Alois Irlmaier also. Okay. Like World War III. So between the many visions received by Alois Irlmaier, there is a detailed description of the maneuvers and situations of a probable that had to begin in time of succession to his death. Alois Irlmaier described the invasion of Slovakia and Czech Republic by an unstoppable Russian army at his time. At his time, the Soviet army was already occupied Germany, Poland. Yeah, so Alois Irlmaier told of an enormous military force sent by Russia that would occupy Central Europe, passing through Ukraine. Okay, so he told of an enormous army sent by Russia that would occupy Europe, passing through Ukraine. Okay. So this has kind of already happened, right? And again, this guy was living back, he died in 1959. So his predictions were well before Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022, okay? After the passage from the German frontier, the right flank would be covered by the Danube River, all bridges destroyed until Regensburg, and the roads to the north are overflowed with refugees, impending the arrival of the Bundeswehr defensive forces from Berlin. Okay, so basically, you guys can read this. You can pause the video and you guys can read. This is about some of his predictions about World War III, right? And he equals World War III in Gematria. Okay, so that just goes to show you right here that there's something up here. What are the chances that the Gematria tells you that this guy would be chosen to be about World War III? Okay. Now, what's even more crazy about this book falling on my shelf this morning as I was talking about World War III to my girlfriend, okay? This guy is from, well, Alois Irlmaier is from Bavaria, which is where I'm currently at, right? He's from Sigsdorf, which is a town in Bavaria, Germany, okay? That's where I'm currently located. Here's a map of Bavaria. And this book falls with me as I'm in Bavaria, and it features a lot of stuff from Irlmaier, right? So I just wrote here, the book that fell while on my girlfriend's bookshelf was Alois Irlmaier, who was from Bavaria and had a wife named Maria, okay? And what's crazy about that, guys, is my girlfriend, who I was talking to about World War III when this book fell on my shelf, her name is Maria, okay? And this guy, he was married to a woman named Maria, okay? So, and he's from Bavaria. My girlfriend and I are currently in Bavaria, okay? So do you see how this is perfectly connected to me too? Like the fact that this book is falling on my shelf and for no reason. And again, here's the evidence, guys. He was married to Maria Scheislinger, okay? So I just don't think that's a coincidence. I know it's connected to me. Maybe you guys don't care about that, but still, I mean, if you guys have been watching from the beginning, you guys understand that it's impossible. And yeah, so anyways. Now let's talk about this Alois Irlmaier, right? Because This guy, I already showed you that he equals World War III in 2 ciphers, right? So he equals World War III in 2 ciphers. And he just happens to be born on June 8th, okay? June 8th, which is a date that can be written 6/8, okay? And this, if you guys don't already know, this is a number associated with war, okay? 68. So what are the chances? His name equals World War III, and he's born on 6/8, which is a number associated with all the world wars, okay? And let me show you why. Well, first of all, Taiwan equals 68. And this morning, when the book fell on my bookshelf, I was decoding an article on CNN about Taiwan, which equals 68. Okay. And so let's go through this here. Why is 68 so important to wars, right? World War I started on July 28, 1914. If you take the date numerology, 7 plus 28 plus 19 plus 14, it equals 68. So that's World War I, right? 68 date numerology. World War II started on September 1st, 1939. 9 plus 1 plus 19 plus 39 equals 68. That's World War II. This book that fell on my shelf this morning, okay? Countdown Weltkrieg, which means Countdown World War III, okay, was released on Wednesday, April 29th, 2015. That is a date with 68 date numerology. 4 plus 29 plus 20 plus 15 equals 68. The Ukraine invasion. Okay? This is the last one. Was on 2/24/2022. 2 plus 24 plus 20 plus 22 equals 68. So again, guys, Alois Irlmaier, born on 6/8. Okay? Taiwan could be invaded by China. Taiwan equals 68. Joseph just wrote in the chat. Ukraine war equals 68. So that's connected to this, right? Ukraine war equals 68. The Ukraine was invaded on 68 date numerology. World War I was on 68 date numerology. World War II, 68. And the release of this book was also, and again, what are the chances, guys? This is the book that falls on my shelf as I'm decoding the World War III connection to this CNN article, okay? And this book was released on 68 date numerology, okay? That just goes to show you that this is all connected, that this book is not just a random book written by somebody, no one. This is perfectly synced, right? And this man who this book is talking about a lot is born on 6/8, okay? So 68 here, all 68s, right? And not a coincidence that, this book falls right as I'm talking about Taiwan, which equals 68, okay? So now let's go back to this clock, guys. Who in the heck posted a World War III countdown clock on time and date calculator website? Who did this? I don't know. But they seem like they know something, okay? Because they chose June 15th, 2025 as World War III, okay? But why would they choose that date? Well, because World War III equals the date 1/5/6. June 15th, the date they chose equals 1/5/6. Okay, World War III, 156. All right. Not only is that interesting, but the birthday of the guy who people say will start a war by invading Taiwan, Xi Jinping, is the same day. So this will be his 72nd birthday. Okay. His 72nd birthday is this countdown is scheduled for his 72nd birthday, which is 156, like World War III. And don't forget, guys, the number 9/11 is the 156th prime number. So there you go. You even have a 9/11 connection to this date. So again, whoever chose this date, I don't know who it was who put this countdown on time and date, but they know what they're doing. Okay, they know exactly what they're doing. That's why they would choose June 15th, 2025, right? And again, I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting that June 15th 2025 will be Jinping's 72nd birthday, like Jesuit order equals 72. I think that's very interesting, okay? Because this is all connected to the Jesuits as well. Don't forget, guys, the place where I'm currently at, Bavaria, is where the Bavarian Illuminati was founded. Who was the Bavarian Illuminati founded by? The Jesuit, Adam Weishaupt, okay? And the guy who did all these predictions, Alois Irlmaier, he was born in Bavaria, the same place the Bavarian Illuminati were founded, okay? So this all connects back to the Illuminati, the Jesuits, right? So yeah. So now, what got me thinking was somebody posted this date for World War III, right? June 15, 2025. But the only thing that this date is missing, the only thing that this date is missing, guys, is the 68 connection. Remember, I showed you back here. All the world wars in the Ukraine invasion and this book were all released on 68 date numerology, okay? And Taiwan equals 68, right? Well, the date that they give us on this time and date calculator is not connected to a 68. But if you go 2 days forward from this date on this countdown, you land on this day, June 17th, 2025. What's interesting about June 17th, 2025 is it has 68 date numerology. So that means June 17th, 2025 fits perfectly in with all the other war themes, the 68s, okay? So it has the same numerology as World War I, World War II, the World War III book, and the Ukraine invasion. And this is 2 days after the World War III countdown date on this time and date site, okay? So why is this also interesting? Well, because if you go from the last World War starting, World War II, on September 1st, 1939, had 68 date numerology, right? You go forward to this date, June 17, 2025, 68 date numerology, it's 31,337 days. The reason that's important, guys, is because when you say this number, 31,337, you say 31, and then you say the number 337, right? Well, 337 is the 68th prime number. So from World War II to this date has a connection to the 68. And again, both these dates have 68 date numerology. But also, this number of days between World War II and this day is also a prime number. So the 31,337 days is the 3379 prime. So you guys see it here? You have another 337, not only in the days, but also in the prime number. See the 337 here? So you have the 31337 and you have the 3379. And again, that is from World War II to this date, okay? And again, 337 is the 68th prime. And you could say that there's no more important number to world wars than the number 68, okay? Again, I showed you that back here. There's no more important number without even using Gematria, guys. There's no more important number than the 68, okay? Absolutely not. So if there's going to be something around this date for World War III, I would think it would happen 2 days later on this date, okay? Also, don't overlook that this day is a Tuesday. This is the day of Mars, or the god of war. So this would also make perfect sense for the astrology and the day being Tuesday, okay? So that's something to think about, guys. And that's my last slide on here, but I just want to go back to the beginning for those of you just getting in. I just feel so crazy today after, again, waking up, having my water, brushing my teeth, sitting on the couch and reading this article and decoding the C's power and it equaling World War III. And then immediately after that, I'm telling my girlfriend, and the book laying on the shelf falls for no reason. I didn't even get close to it. And it means countdown to World War III, okay? And this is, to me, something. Am I onto something? Is this a sign? I don't know. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but guys, I mean, what are the chances that the one book in the whole house falls right as I'm talking about World War III, and the book is about World War III? And I just cannot believe that this happened like that. And again, if you've been watching me and Sean's videos, you guys have been seeing there's been a lot of crazy organic synchronicities going on. And oh, Sean is coming down with a crazy connection here. Hold on. Let's go to the keypad cipher. Hold on. Sean says in the keypad cipher, countdown to World War III. Okay, well, look at that. Countdown to World War III equals 141, guys. And again, the book that fell on my shelf when I was decoding World War III, which equals 141, was Countdown to World War III. And in the keypad cipher, Countdown to World War III, if you type it out, equals 141. Okay, so that's an amazing find. And yeah, I mean, crazy. And, you know, this 141 number is also connected to pi, because remember the digits of pi are 3.141. So these are the first three digits after pi, right? So that's also something to think about, right? We're talking about World War III, right? 3. And World War III equals 141. And in pi, the first three digits after the 3 are 141. And we're talking about World War III equaling 141. So there's a huge pi mathematical connection here, I believe, because again, you're talking about the 3.141 pi, right? And, you know, I mean, with it being said, I think that that's an amazing find by Sean. But another thing I want to point out here is that the day that this book fell on my shelf, okay, the day the book fell on my shelf was today, May 24th, 2024, right? Countdown to World War III. Well, so that means this book fell on my shelf, World War III book, fell exactly 4,421 weeks after World War II started, okay? The reason this is interesting is, and thank you, Sean, for actually showing me this earlier, the amount of weeks since World War II started to today when the book fell is the 601st prime number, right? 4421 weeks is the 601st prime number. The book that fell on my shelf was written by Stefan Berndt. Okay, so let me show you this. If you go to the satanic cipher, Stefan Berndt, hold on. Okay, so again, the guy that wrote the book that fell on my shelf today, exactly 4421 weeks after World War II, which is the 601st prime number, and the guy's name is Stefan Berndt, and that equals, right here, that equals 601. And again, today was exactly 4421 weeks after World War II, and that's the 601 prime. So that's an organic synchronicity. Absolutely insane. Like, what are the chances of that? And I just couldn't believe it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I just can't believe it. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat, because yeah, I just want to see what you guys think. You guys think this is just a coincidence, or you guys think that or you guys think that I'm just you guys think I'm reaching, that this book falls on my shelf right when I'm talking about World War III, or is this just like a God sign, you know, like a sign from God? Is there a ghost in my house of Alois Irlmaier who's knocking over the book? I don't know. But so that's a good comment. Let me just go to the comments and bring up some things. So Spry Spear, he says that 141 connects to the Call of Duty Modern Warfare games, 2 of which are based on World War III. A team you play for is Task Force 141. You see, guys, look. So again, if you look up, yeah, if you look it up, like, I'm sure he's right about this, you know, and I just showed you how the 141 is connected, you know, to the World War III. Okay. right here. And in the Call of Duty Modern Warfare games, you are on Task Force 141. Let me just look it up. Call of Duty Task Force 141. Yeah, right here, guys. Task Force 141, Call of Duty, right here. So there you go. More proof. What are the chances of that? I mean, out of all the numbers from 1 to 141, they chose this number to use as task force. And this is about World War III, right? Connected to World War III, and World War III equals 141. So again, modern warfare equals 141. Okay. Thank you, guys. Amazing. Thank you guys for adding to this. Modern warfare. If I could spell today. Yeah, modern. Look at that, guys. Modern warfare equals World War III. So is that just another coincidence? I think not. Hold on. Yeah, so anyways, you guys can see it here. Modern warfare equals World War III, and in modern warfare, you're on Task Force 141. So thank you guys for adding to this decode. That's amazing. And let me see what else you guys are saying in the chat. Jessica Lynn says, something happened to me yesterday that made me cry. God literally told me he loves me through numbers, better than any of my other connections. Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, things have been happening to me and Sean a lot lately that have just been blowing our minds. So, yeah, lots of God speaking, lots of stuff happening right now, organically by God. Yeah, just amazing stuff. So, yeah, I'm glad to hear that, that touched you like it did. So, thank you for sharing your synchronicity, Jessica. Elena says, wow, I mean, amen, Cody, it's coming and is only one way out of this madness, Jesus Christ. Yes. Thank you so much. God bless you. I really appreciate you always commenting. You always leave the most lovely comments. And yeah, thank you so much. Let's see. My girlfriend says the guy who wrote the books equals 56. So yeah, let's go over that. Let's go over that because that's something that we shouldn't leave out. So I told you guys the guy that wrote the book Countdown to World War III, his name is Stefan Berndt, right? Or hold on, I always spell this name wrong. Berndt. Okay. So notice that he equals 56 in reduction. So let's just go over the 56 first. Hold on. So the guy who wrote Countdown World War III equals 56, right? Like Society of Jesus. And I told you that this guy that wrote the book, he often talks a lot about Alois Irlmaier, right? Well, I thought he equaled 56. I guess I was wrong. But either way, remember, in that same cipher, the person who was responsible for World War II, pretty much, okay, Adolf Hitler equals 56. So there you go again. You have Adolf Hitler equals 56. Society of Jesus, 56. The guy who wrote Countdown World War III, Stefan Berndt equals 56. Don't forget this word equals 56, right? And this word 56. Okay, so you guys probably already know a lot about the 56, but just thought I'd bring that up because, again, it was this guy who equals 56 wrote the book. And again, Alois Irlmaier, he was from Bavaria, and the Bavarian Illuminati was founded by Adam Weishaupt, the Jesuit, Society of Jesus. So, yeah, thank you for pointing that out. Oh, 3 Days of Darkness. Yeah, my girlfriend says, so this guy, Alois Irlmaier, he predicted the 3 Days of Darkness, okay? Right? He predicted the 3 Days of Darkness, which equals 56, okay? So he talks about World War III. He talked about 3 Days of Darkness, which equals 56, like Society of Jesus, right? Yeah, my girlfriend says if you guys can, I'll just bring up her comment on the screen so you guys can see. So my girlfriend says that 3 Days of Darkness equals 8556. Irlmaier and Burnt talks about it. Irlmaier equals 85, like blackout. So again, you have this blackout theme, this darkness theme. Yeah, so that's a good point. Let's see. I'm going to go back and find some other comments here. Casey Jones says Stephen Curry was born on 3/14. Yeah, that's someone to look into too, because he plays for the Warriors. Stephen Curry plays for the Warriors. Casey May says 141 is 846. Yeah, and we know 846 is the time, connected to 9/11, right? 846. Remember George Floyd? He had the knee on the neck for 846. I believe Fallen Angel equals 846. Joseph might be able to leave more 846s in the chat because I know I forgot some of them. But yeah, 141, whenever you get a gematria of 141, like World War III, for instance, whenever you get the 141 in ordinal, you're going to get the 846. Okay, the 846 in Sumerian. Okay, because 141 times 6 is 846. And of course, this is a huge number with 9/11, with George Floyd, so many things, right? So that's something to think about also. So yeah, good connection. Joseph will probably be able to leave more 846s in the chat. Let's see. Oh, does Sigsdorf equal 141? So my girlfriend coming through with more 141s. So Alois Irlmaier was born in Sigsdorf. Hold on. Yeah, see guys, look. So Alois Irlmaier was born in Sigsdorf, which equals 141, okay? Like his name equals 141, okay? It's just it's too much, man. It's so obvious. You see this, guys? So everything that I typed in this decode so far that equals 141. Alois Irlmaier from Sigsdorf, he predicts World War III, and you had Modern Warfare, Call of Duty, which equals 141, and in that game you play as Task Force 141. I thought this was interesting too. Alois Irlmaier was known as a clairvoyant. He was a clairvoyant. I know that's kind of weird gematria, guys, but I think it's kind of interesting that they say he was a clairvoyant. I added the word a there, and it happens to equal 141, like his name, right? And then the article that was on CNN this morning from Taiwan, China's trying to seize power from Taiwan, equals 141, okay? Also, let's not overlook that the atomic element plutonium equals 141, okay? So again, you have another 141 connected to war because plutonium, the nuclear element. And another big thing here, guys, is the number 141 is connected to what Sean often talks about. I don't know if Sean is still in here. But again, what is the The 141st prime number is 811. And you guys know, Sean, are you in the chat? You want to come on for a few minutes and talk about this 811 connection? I don't know if you're still in the chat, but I'll let you go over this if you want. You can come on for about, if you want to come on for about, we can do like another 30, 45 minutes at most. But again, guys, I don't have much free streaming left this month. So let me put the link in. I'll let Sean describe how this 141 is connected to the book of Revelation and the wormwood. Okay. So the link is in the chat, Sean. Jump on. Can't wait to see you, brother. Casey Jones says, Cody turned 10,275 days old from the premiere of Lodge 49, Jesus Christ 1275. Wow. Interesting. You did my date measurement. And I don't even know about this Lodge 49. I know you sent that to me last night. I need to look more into that, but yeah, I need to look into that. That's crazy. Chris Holding, what's up, brother? Chris Holding says the rapper named Bookeeper141 has a song called Peace. God, what's today's mathematics? Interesting. Let's look that up real fast while Sean's joining. Bookeeper, huh? Bookeeper 141. Or is it bookkeeper? Maybe I'm not reading that right. Yeah, I guess there is a person called Bookkeeper or Bookkeeper, something like that. And it looks like he has the 141 in his name. So that's interesting. Oh yeah, I think someone's reminding me. I think the word nuclear attack equals 141. Or nuclear. I know Chernobyl. Okay, so guys, Chernobyl. If you spell it right, I didn't spell it right, but if you spell Chernobyl right, it equals 141, like World War III. Remember, Chernobyl's connected to nuclear. And again, we'll let Sean talk about that because it connects with the 811. Sean's in here. What's up, brother?
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Guys, give me a thumbs up in the chat if you guys can hear Sean. Just give me a quick thumbs up. Just want to make sure that everyone's hearing him.
Testing.
I'm pretty sure they can hear you, but
okay.
Yep. Birdie gives a thumbs up. Thank you, Birdie. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
all right, man.
I was gonna say also, what was crazy timing about when this happened? Because did it happen right, or did you message me right when it happened?
Like literally 5 minutes probably after it happened. Yeah.
It's crazy because it was kind of late over on my time, but I fell asleep in my living room last night, and then I woke up in the middle of the night, and I actually woke up right around that time, like right before you. So I moved to my room, and that was right before you messaged me.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, dude. Like I know for everyone else that this thing that happened to me today is like not as big, but for me, just sitting here and just talking about this, and like I've never done this before. I've never woken up in the morning and talked about World War III, and then the book just falling right at the perfect time is just it's a bit scary, actually. I mean, did I get a sign that we're really this close to World War III? Like, I mean, I don't know, but like I said, I probably feel a bit like what you felt with this Corona thing, but I just don't have mine documented. But I mean, you guys can take my word for it. I hope I'm trustworthy enough that this, and my girlfriend was here too. I mean, I don't know why she would lie about it. So yeah, man, but thanks for coming on. I know that you probably have some things you can share, and I just wanted to leave off with this Chernobyl thing because I know that's a lot of what your work is based off. So
yeah, it has been kind of a bit of a minute since I've really talked about it, like as much as before, but yeah, I guess it's just a sign that I should probably start looking back into it. But yeah, so in terms of the 141, so that ties to Revelation 8:11, which
Do you want to share your screen?
oh yeah, sure. Um,
That way you can just go through because I'm just so slow. I'm not very good fast at this stuff, and my computer's slow too. On top of it, but Casey he wrote me. Did he write you the same thing last night in talking about how there's a something called Lodge 49? There's a guy named Sean, and
yeah.
yeah. So he wrote you that, and he's saying that Lodge 49 equals 141.
Oh my God. Did he or maybe he didn't tell you, but I measured the date from from my birth to the release of that show. So basically when the show came out. Um yeah, I guess I can show you that real quick. It's just insane. But so my birth
Well,
to
can you pull up the show for everyone so they can see how
oh
it
yeah,
connects to me and you? Because I haven't even looked at it yet. I didn't have time today. I was busy picking strawberries.
that sounds fun.
It was good, man. You know how many strawberries I ate today, guys? Like literally 50. 50 strawberries
Dang.
fresh from the field, man.
Wow. So this show right here, this is so Casey Jones informed me about this, and it's pretty crazy. Just to read the synopsis, looking for any semblance of the I idyllic, is that how you say it?
Idyllic,
What is
idyllic,
it?
idyllic.
Middle class existence he knew before his father's death and the family business collapsing. So if you guys maybe you're familiar with some of my background, I've been mentioning it. So like my dad died when I was 7 years old from cancer, and that has played a lot into the synchronicities I've been experiencing. But um, so yeah, a charming, eternally optimistic ex-surfer named Dud stumbles into his life's new path. He finds himself on the doorstep of a rundown fraternal lodge where a luminous knight of the order, plumbing salesman Ernie, welcomes him with open arms. Lodge 49 offers Dud a world of cheap beer, easy friendship, and some strange alchemical philosophies that may help him confront his deepest fears and greatest hopes. So,
Yeah.
or just so this is when the first date or the first episode aired on this date, August 6th, 2018. So,
But make sure you tell them why that's connected to you because the guy in the movie's name is Sean, right?
is that the case? Because um,
I thought that's what he wrote me last night. Or maybe it wasn't.
let's see.
Well, one of the
Mm,
guys' name is Wyatt.
yeah,
That's
I think
crazy.
that's the guy, the main character, I think. Yeah, his real name is Wyatt Russell.
Really? I wonder how that connects to what I'm always talking about with Bray Wyatt, bro. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh wait. Oh, you're right. That is it. Sean. So Wyatt Russell as Sean
Oh,
Dudley.
wow. Yeah, so yeah, the guy's name in this show is called Sean, and he meets a plumbing salesman, right?
Yeah.
You guys want to take one guess what my career was before I was a decoder? I'm sure you guys already know. I was a plumbing salesman. Seriously, like that was my only career I had in my life besides, just being a random decoder on YouTube. But yeah, like that was my career. So it'd be crazy if that guy's name was Cody in there, though.
Oh
It's
my
Ernie.
God.
It's Ernie, but yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So from my birth to the first episode. So it was August 6th, 2018. You see that?
Wow.
And the
Wow.
141 as well.
Crazy, man. And type in Lodge 49 so people can see it equals 141. And I didn't even know this when I started this stream talking about 141.
Oops. Wow.
I
And
mean, come on.
135 in Latin.
Oh, and Casey's saying in the chat that the first step on the lodge is called the door. Where's he saying
Oh,
that at?
is it? Wait. Wait, Casey, are you serious?
Casey didn't know his name was Sean? I thought you said that last night in the message to me. So he didn't even know?
If that's
Where's he?
true, then if that's true, that's so crazy.
Yeah, look at this, bro. And he wrote this before. The last episode of the Lodge 49 is called The Door, man.
Oh my god.
And what have we been decoding? We've been, you and me and Bray Wyatt and Kobe Bryant have been like our main topic, really, you know?
Yeah, no, seriously. And I mean, speaking of that, look, so on something else. Who was Jeff Kitchen? I forgot what that was. So where was I? Well, it equals 135 in Latin,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
then equals 267 is the Golden Gate, and equals 134, which is 2 times 67.
That's a big number for me, too. You want to know why?
How come?
I was born on 134 date numerology.
Wow.
So that's a big number for me. And ripple XRP equals 134. That's a major part of my life. So that number 134 is like, it's one of my numbers.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, yeah, 232. I'm pretty sure my name equals 232. Well, that's
322.
also fun. Yeah, it's 322, and it happened. So my name actually equals the day that happened to you, 524.
Wow.
But I remember it being. I'll find it somewhere else. I know for sure something about my name equals. Oh, I think it's. I'll find it later. Oh yeah, right there. It's my name and my dad's name put together, because my middle name is his first name, and his full name was Ricardo Idrisi Desaad. So Sean
Uh-huh.
Ricardo Idrisi Desaad is 232. So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, it's just so crazy, guys, how this stuff connects even to us, like personally, like it's getting a bit overwhelming, to be
Wait,
honest.
didn't and then the 601, right? Or am I tripping?
Oh my gosh, yeah, I just talked about that number. So yeah, Casey bringing this up to us last night, right before this thing with this World War thing. I didn't even know I was going to have this World War thing today, and Casey brought this up to us last night, Lodge 49. Yeah, I just want to address this Warren Jackson real fast. Cody, Dion says you're a shill. Okay, Dion used to watch my channel and be my main commenter. He would be the first one to comment on every video I made and leave the best comments too. So I have nothing wrong with Dion. He just doesn't like me because I support Joseph. So I'm not a shill. What am I shilling? I mean, if Dion wants to come on the channel and decode with me, he can do that. Like, more than welcome. I mean, I have nothing against him, but I don't know why. I saw he left a comment in one of my last video, saying that my channel was created 322 days after 322. And that I guess that verifies that I'm a shill. I guess you're really a shill, Sean, because your name equals 322.
I know, dude. Like, and
But anyway, I'm not going to spend too
201
much
too.
energy on that. But
Yeah, yeah. It equals 201 too without my middle name. So it's just my name is
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. I also have Cody also equals 201 in Satanic. So I
Oh shoot,
mean,
doesn't like your the actual way or the oh yeah, it does.
just Cody. Yeah. Actually, what's crazy about the name Cody is in Satanic, it has the two really big Society of Jesus numbers, 187 and 201, because the
Oh
Society of Jesus equals 187. See,
yeah,
187, and then the Jesuit order equals 201 in that same cipher, and in Satanic, Cody equals 187 and 201. So I must be a Jesuit.
yeah.
You know?
Maybe we just maybe that's the whole point of this whole journey. We don't know it, but we're just supposed to find out that we are part of it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, and
Um,
if you have time, I think Casey said he's backstage. If you wanna,
oh shoot, hold on. Yeah, I forgot to. Hey, bro.
Oh,
Casey.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Ah, man. Hey, I had no idea that his name was Sean when I sent you that last night. I just said Sean because he was, I thought his character was similar to Sean. I had no idea that was
Dude,
actually his name.
are you serious, man?
That's
Are you
Yeah,
for real?
yeah, for real.
so
They just called him
what
Dud
is the
in the
chances
show.
that I somehow thought his name was Sean because I obviously had no idea. I haven't even looked into it yet. This is the first time I'm even seeing it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
insane, man.
That's
Um,
unbelievable.
I thought it was interesting too. Like Lodge is 218 Satanic, and then 49, the 49th day of the year is 218, and then the show premiered on the 218th day of 2018, and yeah,
Yeah, I
So
mean,
Lodge is 218, and then um, what was that again after that?
the 49th day of the year is 218,
Oh,
and
wow.
and then the show premiered on August 6th, the 218th day of 2018.
And Lodge equals 8-6 in Latin too.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
hey Sean, can you do me a favor real
So,
fast? This Phoenix 365 in the chat, he's been trying to get me to look at something. It's called the United Nations Tax Resolution.
oh, sure.
Resolution on tax. Apparently, it's connected to Alois Irlmaier. I don't know how, but he's saying it is. I just wonder what that is.
But yeah, I just want to hop on real quick and tell you guys I didn't have any idea about the Sean thing, so
Dude,
I'll I'll
that's
hop off here real quick.
Yeah, I mean, I still have 30 minutes, guys. I don't want to go too much longer because I want to have some time left for the rest of I have till June 5th until my hours reset. So, but I can go like another 30 minutes. So I guess he already got off, didn't he?
yeah.
All right. It says in January 2024, the UN General Assembly adopted a resolution on tax convention that emphasizes the need for international collaboration. So that was this year. So how does this connect to Alois Irlmaier, though? If you're in the chat, Phoenix, can you explain a bit on how that connects?
How do you spell Alois? I could just maybe type it in after.
ALOISIRL.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Um. hmm.
Yeah, we'll just wait for him to maybe he can point us in the right direction there. I'm not sure how that would connect, but maybe it does.
I think there's something I saw with when I was typing that guy's name. I'm gonna look up the other guy, the one he meets who connects to you. I want to see maybe he has something interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was interesting that his name equals 49.
Yeah, it equals Kamala Harris too. Two
Mm-hmm.
ciphers. You
Let's
guys know
see.
I decode Kamala Harris all the time, so that could be.
And then this whole thing happened like the day after her 737th, was it lunar month? Was that it? This
Yeah,
is what
that's
it's right.
373. Yeah, I think.
I thought it was seven. I'm pretty sure it's 737
Oh yeah,
because with
737. Yeah, because it was a plane. There was a plane connection, so 737. Yeah.
yeah, and that's interesting because like the time 737 is sorry, oops. So 7:37 a.m. is 457 minutes into the day, and your name equals 457.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Jewish. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's actually a Indonesian plane crash, like the 737.
Oh really?
Yeah, in
Oh, that was.
2018. Well, I think there's a few of them. because there was one in 2007 as well, but this one, I think this one happened probably around this time. But yeah, so the 737, like, that's interesting how there's like that plane connection, and then this Indonesian plane crash, 737.
Yeah, I mean, what's interesting about Kamala Harris, in case you guys are lost, we're talking about how Kamala Harris turned 737 lunar months old on 5/24, or was it yesterday? 5/23.
I think it was yesterday.
Yeah. Well, what's interesting, if you just type in her last name Harris, you know, when I think of that 737, I also think of her last name because it has that kind of connection, you know, that 737. Oh, did you guys see what Joseph showed? Did you guys see what Joseph showed in his video about the 222 today?
But
About the White
something
House,
yeah.
about Obama was at the White House on the 2 days left in the year. Of course, he connects it all to Obama, but he said that Biden, they wrote in the article that Biden accidentally said President Kamala Harris, accidentally called her that on the 2 days left in the year. And of course, we all know President Kamala Harris 222, President Harris 222, Vice President Harris 222. And
Oh wow.
yeah, I mean, you can. I don't know if the article's somewhere. I don't know what article he was looking at, but like it was insane. I wanted to comment on his video, but I was just watching it before I got on here. So yeah, Biden calls Kamala Harris President Kamala Harris. So
wait, that was on. Oh, so that was yesterday, or
yeah, the day leaving 2 days in the year. Yeah.
Wow.
So the perfect day for him to call her President Kamala Harris.
Yeah, and today is the 145th day of the year. Harris.
Right.
145.
Yeah, and as I was talking, I told you a little bit about this yesterday. Oh, really? She has two 145s. Well, that could connect to Catholic because type in the word Catholic. I mean, this might be connected to that too. But the thing is, there's something big going on here the next 2 days in wrestling world because you have tomorrow. Oh, Catholic equals 141. Interesting. So tomorrow you have WWE in Saudi Arabia for the show King and Queen of the Ring. The next day you have AEW, the other wrestling promotion. They're in Las Vegas, and they're having their annual event. The first ever AEW event was called Double or Nothing, and they abbreviated it as the word DON, D-O-N. And in that very first episode, Cody Rhodes, who is now the WWE champion, smashed the throne of Triple H. Man, I wish I had time to show you guys all, but I just don't have time. I don't have time in this stream to go through all that, but maybe I'll make a video about it or something. But yeah, there's like the next 2 days are interesting because, and the reason I'm mentioning this is because Roman Reigns, the WWE champion who, for so long, his birthday is the 145th day of the year. So that's tomorrow, or that's today really, but tomorrow is actually his birthday because it's a leap year. So, something big with this 145, Catholic 145. Israel was founded on 14/5. Yeah, that's a good point. Think Ahead says. But yeah, Sean, I don't know if there's something else you want to say. I hate to cut it so short today. I mean, I'd like to stay on a bit longer, but unfortunately, my stream, man, I should pay for it, but I just don't have the money right now to pay 25. I think it's like $25 a month to pay to just stream. So
yeah, I feel you. Yeah, no worries. I think one thing I was just gonna mention, what's kind of interesting with this connection with Catholic, with today being the 145th day of the year, and that thing having to do with war, World War. So this number is really interesting to me because it's the 19th square. So that makes me think about 1919. Revelation 19:19 has to do with it talks about war. I saw the beasts and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. So pretty interesting that happening to you today with again, it's the 145th day of the year, and then there's a connection with 145 and Catholic, and
That's a good point. That Fibonacci is looking even bigger to me every day. Type in Pope Francis, or I think it's Pope Francis. Type in Pope Francis. Now go down to the no, it's not that. It must be his full name, Jorge Mario Bergoglio. It's something like that.
It's like that.
Yeah. So go to the Fibonacci cipher and then click that number.
Wow.
You know what that is.
That's big.
That is big. That proves the legitimacy, in my opinion, of that cipher. Just that right there. Do you guys see this? Do you guys absolutely see this? In the Fibonacci cipher, Pope Francis, his full name equals 1229, the 201st prime number, and in the base cipher, his name equals 201. Is there any bigger number associated with the Jesuits and Pope Francis than 201? No, because he lives in Suite 201 at the Vatican. And he's the first Jesuit Pope, and the Jesuits were founded by Ignatius of Loyola, which equals 201. Catherine the Great saved their order with 201 Jesuit priests. So the fact that this first Jesuit Pope equals 1229 in the Fibonacci cipher, again, if anyone's going to argue, oh, this is some random Fibonacci, I don't think you can argue that. I don't even think Zach could argue that. Zach Hubbard from Gematria Effect News never uses the Fibonacci. I'm not sure if he even thinks it's legitimate, but if he saw that, or if he ever even looked at that, he would say, I don't know if I can question that now. I mean, come on. Can you question that, Sean? I don't think I can.
Nope, not at all.
And I'm sure there's more. I'm sure there's more we could find, but I'm going to start including that in my main ciphers for sure, 100%, because a lot of those ciphers down there I haven't played with a lot, but I mean, I know they're all pretty relevant. I know Lambda showed plenty of times where these ciphers connect, but the Fibonacci to me is the one I think to me it's a bit bigger than the rest of them, but yeah, that's my whole
spiel. I feel like that one. I feel like that one's pretty. I feel like it's gotta be legit because it's like, what is it? It's like, I guess just because. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I agree with you. Like something that was interesting with how the Fibonacci cipher, how that relates to like Kobe and Gianna. So like, you know how it peaks at 233 and then it goes back down, right?
Yeah.
So it's interesting because Gianna, she died at age 13 and she was born on 5/1, May 1st.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like, and just also like how Kobe Bryant equals 522, and then did someone say helicopter crash equals?
Oh yeah, you got to show them that. Just bring up the two ciphers, Jewish, and just bring those two up and make that point, because again, this is also another undeniable point. It's the Latin cipher and the Fibonacci.
So helicopter crash and then Kobe Bryant.
Yeah. So again, guys, look at what you're seeing there. Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter crash. Kobe Bryant equals 522 in the Fibonacci. Helicopter crash equals 522 in Jewish. And again, we've already proven 100 times over Derek himself as the legitimacy of the Latin cipher. But also now we're saying, look at this, you know.
And I think what I recall, is that 522 days before his crash lands on his birthday. Let me double check that.
Well, yeah, that's even more proof then. Yeah, that thing's a bit weird. You have to have the right date that you're going back from, but
wait.
so it looks like
Okay, yeah, maybe not.
but
Wait, what
still,
the heck?
I mean,
Wait, what's like? Wait, what the heck? I keep going. I'm trying to go 2020 and then subtract. I'll just do it manually.
it might land on his birthday.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So again, hey, those of you in the chat, there you go. Show them that gematria again, Sean. Kobe Bryant, 522. Helicopter crash, 522. 522 days before his helicopter crash is Kobe Bryant's birthday.
I do believe I learned this from yeah, I did. I learned it from Zenith of the Alpha. So
Okay, yeah. Big shout out to Zenith.
Because he also mentioned that at the when he died, on his Twitter, he was following 522 people. So it's different now, but at the time, like he has it recorded too. That yeah, for a decent amount of time, he was following 522 people on Twitter. And
yeah, and I wonder how that connects to blood, because again, if you guys didn't catch my video yesterday, I didn't get. I mean, like I said, I think the views are just down, but I mean, I wish more people would have saw that video, because I mean, I proved, in my opinion, I proved that 522 is all about blood.
yeah,
And the
no,
reverse
you did 100%. Like, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah. So, and of course, what happens when you die, right? It connects to death and blood, in my opinion. So I think it would be interesting to see how many days was it. Oh yeah, remember we said that yesterday was 225 weeks after his crash.
Or oh yeah, it was in that time. So
But remember, the 225 weeks started with a helicopter crash. Remember?
Yeah.
And then on the 522 day, which is the reverse 225. You're 1 day ahead there, though, on the 522.
Oh.
Yeah, so go back to the 19th to show them. Remember the helicopter crash of the Iranian president, guys? So that was on 519.
Oh, yeah.
That was exactly 225 weeks after Kobe Bryant's helicopter crash. Well, the reverse of 522 is 225. And again, we just showed you that helicopter crash Kobe Bryant equals 522. So that 225 week was basically connected with the 522. And then 3 days later on 522, you have all this 522 blood ritual stuff, blood sacrifice, blood ritual, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, big stuff, in my opinion.
Yeah, and it's interesting that blood equals 126 as well.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's crazy right there. It has the 156 too.
Oh yeah.
So again, these ciphers, guys, I mean, it's hard to believe sometimes how all these ciphers can all somehow connect, but I think people are proving it every day. And I mean, we just proved it right here, connecting the Fibonacci cipher with the Jewish cipher, with the Sumerian cipher.
Yeah, this is crazy too, that you made that post about the blood and blood equals 141 in primes, and then all that stuff happened to you like after you made that video, with the 141.
Yeah, I mean, and blood equals 614. Man, is this all blood? This blood equals all these numbers? Man,
Yeah.
has some crazy numbers there. 331, the 67th prime. Trump's birthday is 614. Yeah, I mean, 223, 156, 126, all big numbers that we talk about often. Zenith's in the chat, guys. Make sure you go check out Zenith. This is his channel up on the screen right now, Zenith of the Alpha. He says, thanks, Sean.
And thank you for finding that.
Let's see. Hold on. Ariana Grande's Manchester bombing was the same day Trump touched the wall. 522. Oh, Wow. Okay. Good point. So they had the bombing on the day. That was the day that Trump touched the wall. 5/22. Ay. Well, thank you for adding that. Yep. So that means that the blood rituals yesterday was what, on the 8th anniversary or the 7th anniversary of that bombing. Can you see what that equals in Gematria? Also, after you're done.
What
Just see
equals?
what the name they have for that bombing, the Manchester Arena bombing. Just type in. Well, I mean, there's some numbers there, but type in the Manchester bombing, I guess, or I don't know.
Or maybe. Oh, this is interesting. So 763. The prime factorization is 7 times 109, and 7109 is the 911th prime.
Okay, well, there you go.
It's kind of interesting. In Satanic. I was thinking maybe the Ariana Grande Manchester 522. Look at that.
Oh my gosh. Live on stream, guys. We just cracked a code. Do you guys understand what we're doing here? How can anyone deny this?
I'm speechless.
How can anyone deny this? Come on, guys. And good one, Sean. I mean, you just typed in the perfect thing, man. I need to make like a slide about this now. How it's all, and look, it has the 135, bro.
Oh yeah, it does. And then
No, on
it
the
has
top too.
260. Oh shoot, I didn't miss that. Yeah, has 261 and 126 both.
It even has a 225 down there in the EP exceptions.
Oh wow.
So yeah, anyways, guys, I hope you guys have been watching this through and see how we just came to that. I mean, what's the chances of 522? I've never seen that in any of those ciphers, I don't think.
And
I don't
thanks
think
to
I've ever.
whoever shared that, who brought that up. It was Zenith. Yeah, thank you,
Yeah, it
Zenith.
was Zenith. Hey, Zenith, did you know that equaled 522? I guarantee you're probably not. He's probably like, oh, what? Kidding me? Man. Oh yeah, Zenith, he's saying no. How? Wow. Come on, guys. Live on stream, we cracked another code. Man, I
want to
wish
say
I could
that
go
just by
longer.
itself, it deserves a.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So bring up the 3 ciphers, man, and then or yeah, you don't have to do that, but I can make a slide about it at some point, I guess, like, because this is something that no one else has probably shown.
Oh wait,
But
is that how you spell her name? I hope that's how you spell her name. It's not with 2 N's, is it?
no, it shouldn't be. I don't
I hope
think.
not. I'm gonna be sad if it is. Nope, we got it. It's 1 N.
Yeah. I thought it was right. So yeah.
I don't even want to type anything. I don't even want to. I don't even want to like change it. I just want to keep
No, I
that there.
mean this is how we should end the stream, because I have to end it anyway soon anyways, but man, I wish I could go longer though, because I think we're onto something here with this, but
yeah, maybe I mean I think I actually maxed out my free amount of time, but I think I can come back tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, or I think it might be the 26th. But I mean, yeah, if you want, since are you gonna be capped out after this stream?
no, but I'm gonna be close, and I still want to save a few hours for other events, because who knows what will happen, and then if I don't have live streaming, I'll be like, yeah, I just don't want to use it all up, you know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I think the last thing I wanted to check, because I still wanted to check the gematria value of the plumbing salesman from that show. Who is it?
It's Ernie Fontaine. It says right there, but it just clicked the Lodge 49.
Wait.
Oh, Ernie by Brent Jennings. Ernie is played by Brent Jennings.
Okay, so let's see. Well, okay, so the Lodge 49 Cats. So Ernie. Okay, so Ernie.
Oh, the black guy.
Ernie Fontaine.
Well, I'm not black, guys, but maybe it still connects.
135.
That number comes up all the time now, man. Like literally.
It's crazy how we just like it like really caught our attention. Kind of recently. Like I never really looked into 135 before like April.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen my videos on the 135s, my Kobe Bryant videos, there are a few videos back. You guys can check them out.
Brent Jennings.
Gene Splice says Yeshua spelled out Yeshua. Do you get what he's saying? Yeshua is. Try this. Yeshua. Are you saying spell it out in the Hebrew, Yeshua? It's spelled out as 522. I'm guessing that. Man, I don't know how he typed all that, but.
I'm not sure. Try this.
Yeah, in Hebrew he says, yeah.
Oh, so yes. So if I put that in there, so like this.
I think so. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Might not be in the actual alphabet characters, he says.
Well, what if wait, is he saying that I should type 522522? Like if I do 5522522 like that? Is that what he's saying?
I don't think that's maybe. I wish I could hold on. I don't know. I wish we could go into the actual chat and just copy and paste what he wrote there.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting too. 2216. That's actually interesting because that is the verse that talks about the morning star.
This.
So copy that, okay. And then okay, so 522. So
what is that then? Can you copy that and paste that in the translator to see what?
Oh, yeah.
I'm still confused on what that is.
Let's do.
Thanks, Gene Splice, for the info, though. Oh. Okay, yeah, it's the letters. I see. It's the letters of Yo Chin Vu Ein or whatever. How do you say that? So the letters of Jesus, like it's basically the tetragram of him, right? Or whatever that.
Mm-hmm.
So that equals 522.
Wow, that's interesting.
And he's saying, yeah. So what else did he say? Hold on. World peace also equals that if in Hebrew, but I don't know. I guess if you type in world peace and translate, it also equals 522.
So if you went English to Hebrew,
yeah, type in world peace. Close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what. That's still a good connection though.
Does it matter if it's capitalized?
I don't know.
I think it's not.
One
thing I was gonna mention though, I think what makes that 141 interesting when you think about it, it's kind of like the tetragrammaton, like a reference to like, sorry, so it's kind of reminds me of like the tetragrammaton, and then between the two pillars. You know what I mean? So it's like the tetragrammaton is like keeping the two pillars together.
Yeah, I see.
Like the bridge between.
Did you hear what I was saying too about? Did you hear what I was saying too about the 3.14?
What specifically again? I did hear, but
So what's interesting about the whole thing about pi, right, is you have the 3 in front of the decimal, right? And then the most famous numbers behind the decimal are 3 numbers, right? 141. So you have the 3 before, and you have the 3 numbers after, which are the 141. Those are the first 3 letters. I think they're special. I think it's a special combination because in our reality, what's the chances that those are the first 3 they choose to put after? You know what I mean? I think it's special for that. And the 3 is obviously special because that's the first letter in pi, or the first number in pi. So the first 3 after are special, right? Like the 3-3.
Good, yeah.
But why is this also interesting for World War III? Well, because we're talking about World War III, and it equals 141. So that's why I think it's like there's a big connection there somehow to how that works. Because that's how I've always looked at it. I've like, there must be something really important about the combination 141 because our reality has coded that, those first 3 into the first after the decimal, right?
Yeah, no, that's really good. Really good.
But unfortunately, I should probably end it because I'm already over an hour and a half and I don't have many hours left. But thanks for coming on, Sean. And thanks for everyone adding stuff to this. You guys are amazing. I mean, what all you guys added in this stream just makes the stream even better. So I can't make these streams without you, but can you guys please hit the like button on your way out? It says I only have 89 likes. Can you guys please get that up over 100 before we head out? And yeah.
Just put it there one more time.
Yeah, guys. I should make like a short, I don't know if a short video, but at least a post about it. Maybe I'll make. And there might even be more to find with that too, connected. So I think I'll look more into it. But yeah, thanks everyone for following along. Please hit the like buttons on your way out. If you want to support the channel, please hit the likes. And make sure you guys go to check out all the other channels, Joseph, Sean, Zenith, Casey, all the other channels. Make sure you guys go give them a subscribe and a like. Also, in a day like today with YouTube seeming to hold us down, it's important that we go support everyone. Okay, so yeah, Sean, you can bring up your channel. Go make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel. Give him a like, even if you don't watch his full video. Joseph says, Cody, go look at my community. Wait, hold on. Before we get off here.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So this is from Joseph's post earlier, or his video earlier. And again, guys, what happened the other day with me talking about the dam in 519 and how the president that died that day, he equals 222 in the same cipher, And again, Barack Obama at the White House yesterday, the day leaving 222 days in the year. And the article right there says Biden mistakenly referred to Vice President Harris as President Kamala Harris, and that equals 222, like Vice President Harris and like President Harris, all 222.
That's
So,
crazy. And it's crazy. It's crazy that happened, like how Casey mentioned, on her 737th lunar month.
right, yeah. 737 lunar month. I'm just wondering when that, that's connected to air flight, 737 air flight, the helicopter went down. I've always kind of thought Biden might go down in a plane crash, to be honest. I've seen symbolism for it. So I'm just wondering if we keep getting symbolism for that, because I keep seeing it. I keep seeing the symbolism for Biden going down in a plane crash. So I don't know. I don't have to be right about it, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. And then like, what's it called? Like you said yesterday was kind of like connected to Jupiter because it was 9-9, right? And um I mean, sorry, it was 523, the 99th prime, right?
Yeah.
And then so Jupiter equals 9-9, and I don't know if you got a chance to see this, but I sent it to you. If you look at just the reverse reduction and the Sumerian, it's like her birthday, literally 20
Yeah.
10
Okay.
20
Yeah.
64.
Yeah. I remember you sent that to me. That's
Pretty
also
interesting.
very interesting.
Yeah. So I mean, there might be something that has, I mean, with that thing happening perfectly on that day, which again, it was on 523, the 99th prime, and Jupiter equals 99. Like maybe something is gonna. Oh, and then also like how the Olympics, how you pointed out how the Olympics like have the symbol that looks like the female face, and
Yeah.
the Olympics have been really coded to Jupiter because of the 24. The it has like the Jupiter symbol, right?
Right. Yeah.
So maybe there's something to
I've
Jupiter and
connected
her.
Kamala Harris with Jupiter a few times because the Queen was very connected, or the King Charles and Queen thing was connected with Jupiter also, because and it's connected. The Queen and Kamala Harris are very connected, as I've shown before. But the day that the Queen died, it was the 36th Thursday of the year, right? And Jupiter equals 36, and Thursday equals 36. So you have oh no, Jupiter equals, does Thursday equal 36? I don't know.
Just Jupiter.
No, Thursday. Does Thursday? I know Jupiter equals 36, but
close.
No. What was it? Something else equaled 36, but it was the 36th Thursday of the year that she died, right? And that's the ascension. Oh, type in ascension. So equals Jupiter, right? Ascension equals Jupiter in two ciphers. And King Charles ascended on the 36th Thursday, right? And Jupiter equals 36, Ascension 36. And there was a movie that came out called Jupiter Ascending, which was really connected to the Queen when she ascended. And so when you see these ascension things and you see the 99, especially considering that the eclipse this year was on the 99th day of the year, the eclipse is kind of like the moon getting in front of the sun, right? So kind of an eclipse, an ascension, right? And and then, like you said, France this year, the logo was first the Jupiter symbol, and now it's the female symbol. And I need to look back at that movie that came out, Jupiter Ascending, and how it connects to the Olympics this year, because I bet you that's a connection. Absolutely 100% sure that there's that Jupiter connection there.
Yeah, because maybe it's like how you just mentioned that the female logo took place of the Jupiter logo, or would that be correct to say?
Yeah, that's what happened. They first had the Jupiter logo, and then they replaced it with the flame and the woman looking logo.
Yeah, so maybe Jupiter has some connection to Biden, or maybe just maybe it has to do with that, just because of that whole thing with it replacing the Jupiter logo.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I got to get off, unfortunately.
No problem.
Yeah. Thanks, Sean. Thanks for coming on again, man. Great addition. Great find with the 522. Great finds in general. Great finds to all of you guys in the chat. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, Casey. Thank you for the amazing finds by Casey. Thank you, Zenith, for the also amazing finds. Wormy, thank you. XX, thank you. Chris Holding, much love, brother. Jessica, thank you. Kamala Harris, how is Kamala Harris? 53, thank you. Yeah, thank you all, guys. Gene Splice, John Holt, Cozy. I think that's everyone that's still in the chat right now. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video, which hopefully will be in a few days. So much love, God bless, and we'll see you later. Right, Sean?
Yeah. See you later. See you soon. Thanks, Cody. Thanks, everyone.
Peace.